the shores of Ireland, Christie served under a king, a soldier and a sergeant with his fate upon his wing. He fought with courage, certainly, but he never could explain why he chose to join the British and could never go home again. Oh, well, with a name like Michael Brady, I have to have Irish in my blood, and I do. And I lived there when I was a baby in Dublin, and I hadn't been back for many years. In fact, I hadn't been back for my whole life. So I went to visit my son Christian a couple of years ago, and we played some fantastic music, and I really fell in love with Ireland. In the days of endless hunger, when they welcomed in the fall, but Christie learnt that life is cruel and luck plays not a part. So we drifted into hard times and a cold.
We've been in Dublin now for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, wandering around the airport, queuing up for our hire car. And I find it quite remarkable that I really know inside out Terminal 1 and Terminal 2 of Dublin Airport, and I just really feel that I know everything there is to know about Ireland now. He's doing very well. I'm surprised that he's even walking around. Anyway, we're here and it's fantastic. It's only taken 2.5 hours to clear the airport. I've got to say everybody's friendly and everything works well here in Dublin. The people have got a good sense of humour. And we've got a lovely little hire car, which we got cheap. And I'm delighted that we're on our way to Dublin. I'm going to pick Christian up in a moment, who's going to pilot us into Dublin. But the truth is I may have to do a U-turn because I think I've taken the wrong turn already. Oh well, that's the luck of the Irish.
And guilty was the tone, but his heart had died that dreadful night, and death was his way home. Oh, Christie, son of Aaron, son of Aaron, son of Aaron, you will wander the four corners of a world no longer caring for you. Christie, sorry soul, with a stain upon your heart. In this land of all our fathers, you'll no longer play your part. While I was there, I ran into a mate of mine, a guitarist, a renowned guitarist, Australian originally, called Stephen Cooney, and he said, why don't you come to Ireland and do an album? And that's really how it happened. 2 years later, there I was.
We've just been through Cork, and we're on our way to beautiful Ballyvorney, which is on the border between County Cork and County Clare. County Cork and Killarney. And we're going to meet up with my friend Steve here because we're going to talk about the music and what we're going to do. We're going to stay a couple of days. We've decided that we'll work with the music. He wants me to listen to a lot more of the Irish stuff tonight. He's got a very close friend here who's a musician, and this is one of those areas where they only speak the old language. They speak Gaelic here, so he's been insisting on calling me Mihal, which is the Gaelic name, of course, for Michael. And I've got to respect that. He's calling it like a welcome to country, because he has enormous respect for the Indigenous Australian people who he spent a lot of time with, my friend Steve. So it'll be interesting, and I can't argue with that. I think he's right. I think it would be arrogant just to come here to Ireland and just want to suddenly start playing in the Irish style without having some sense of the heart of the country, what the country really means and what the music means to people. I mean, this country is full of poetry, it's full of stories, the crack they call it. Everybody has a story to tell, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. We're staying in a little hotel, don't know what it's like. I'm not expecting too much, but it might be good. Steve said the beds are comfortable and the food's good. So in a few minutes we'll be in Ballybarney, and I'm looking forward to it too.
Christy, sorry soul, wear the stain upon your heart. In this land of all our fathers, you'll no longer play a part.